Now we've gotten to meet, and we're so happy to have everyone here. A celebration of outstanding volunteers for their 5 Who Care, 5 Kids Who Care Community Service Awards. You know, we all know Austin is a great place to live, and tonight we are going to meet some of the people who make it so special. Our next 5 Kids Who Care winner is a young entrepreneur. Radica Patel is a junior at St. Michael's, on the varsity golf team, an honors student, and in her spare time, she's running a non-profit organization.
Radica Patel looks like your typical high school student, but her extracurricular work puts her at the top of the class.
They've got a lot of stuff on the East Coast.
This young entrepreneur started Bubbles of Hope in 2009.
Bubbles of Hope is an avenue to reduce the amount of waste that we have while simultaneously saving children's lives.
The nonprofit recycles soap from hotels and motels. The soap is collected and put into 30-pound buckets.
They're filled completely to the top, and once they're completely filled, they call me. I send them the shipping label.
The buckets of soap are then shipped to a company in Atlanta, where they're sanitized, then melted into new bars of soap and sent to refugee camps in third world countries.
At least 1 billion bars of soap are thrown away by the hotel industry on a daily basis in the United States alone.
Right now, 14 hotels across the state participate in Radica's Bubbles of Hope project.
Particularly, we go to hotels who are willing to, do some environmentally friendly projects. I go over there, I talk to the managers, meet the maids, and I present the presentation. They, listen.
Radica's family is in the hospitality industry. She came up with the concept after learning about the Global Soap Project. Her organizational and business skills have led to an easy and convenient way for hotels to take part.
So after they collect the used soaps, they just simply put it in those recyclable bins. And so from then, after it's completely filled, just about 25 to 30 pounds, depending on the bars of soap, I send them an email with a shipping label.
Donations from Rotary clubs and other fundraising events help pay for the shipping.
They're pretty astonished that a 16-year-old girl was running this whole Bubbles of Hope thing.
Radica is helping the planet and the poor by turning a traveler's trash into bubbles of hope half a world away.
The most satisfying feeling and emotion that I get from Bubbles of Hope is the fact that I'm indirectly helping these children. Just knowing that, I have so much resources while they're, barely surviving, and me giving my time and energy to those who don't have as much time and energy as I do, it feels great enough.
What an amazing idea.
Like I said, a lot of people tell me, oh, you're 16 years old and you're doing this project. Well, I remember when my mom turned 40 that on her birthday card I wrote, age is just another number, Mom. And, knowing the fact that I'm helping these children in a third world country, soap is just a basic unit for sanitation. I mean, we are offered several resources, while they have barely enough to survive. One statistic that led me into Bubbles of Hope is that every 12 seconds a child dies because they don't have proper sanitation. That's one too many lives to be taken. And by Bubbles of Hope, I'm knowing that I can help these children and simultaneously I get this good feeling inside is just the world to me. And also one thing that my dad told me is that if you consider it if it's work, then you're obviously not having a good time. But if you're enjoying every moment that you do it in, then it's not work at all. So I leave it to my parents and to my fellow friends and supporters of Bubbles Hope. Without you, this project wouldn't have been here. So thank you.
Inspire others, because you guys definitely do that, I think, to each and every one of us in this room. I got to thank you for this very special evening, and congratulations to all of you. KVUE will be broadcasting a special half hour of tonight's winners. It's going to be on Saturday, June 25th at 6:30. And I believe my co-anchor Terry will be joining me on that, and she sends her regards to all of you tonight. Of course, she just had a baby and wished she could be here. So, thank you so much.